All right, here we go. Now, welcome to the Nuclear Mouse House. This is Subatomic Mouse, your host this evening, and I have started almost at 7 o'clock Central U.S. time, and I'm going to finally cook my dinner, which I've been putting off because I've been preparing for the stream. I'm preparing by getting some fresh cut avocado, some limes. Okay, I've got the meat already cooked, and this is what the flank steak looks like before. You cook it up so that you can put it in the food processor over here. I'm about to add the cilantro right here. You can get it at our store. You can get fresh cilantro, or you can get the stuff that's already been ground up, and you can put it in there. But fresh stuff is pretty aromatic. So I'm going to put that in the food processor over here with the meat. Okay. Now the meat was, marinated with whatever you want to marinate it with. These are your tacos. I mean, I'm just making tacos because I can. So I get all that in there, and I put the meat in. Okay, and it'll end up like pulled pork when you do it that way. So I'm going to put this a little far closer so you can see it. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that. Put the food processor on top. Pulse it up. Because I add also a pinch of maybe some lemon pepper, just for taste. I mean, you can season it how you want. It's all about the way you want your tacos. This is comfort food for you. So I've got my lemon pepper here. Put a little bit of it in here. And there's a lot of meat there, so I'll be using this for maybe lunches for the next couple of days because I'll have leftover. And all of that said, it's pretty darn good. And my cilantro is mixed in there, so it'll come out great. Yeah. Now you can add whatever else you want to it, like tomatoes or onions and things like that. I don't prefer onions myself, so I'm going to make the tortilla part of this, which is part of. I have these metal tongs here. I'll take my corn tortillas, and I buy these locally. You put them in. This doesn't look like the oil's hot enough, so it's a good test, but or maybe it is hot enough. See, I don't make the oil smoke. Some people think that hotter better. No, actually, you don't want it to be hot, like super hot, boiling hot, because then what'll happen is you'll have a lot of smoke, and then you won't be able to turn these over. I kind of sear one side, then I fold it over in the pan. I put the other one in. And if you're just joining us, hey, what's up, man? Kitchen Cam. Yeah, that's right. So what I'm doing is I'm using the. I've already got the meat in here, and I put it in the food processor. And really, the meat you can cook it to taste. It's just whatever kind of meat you like that you want in your taco. It could be chicken, it could even be fish, it could be all kinds of stuff. So I flip it over, and I've got a nice little half here. And I don't put the. I've got mine on level 4. I should put it like between level 4 and level 5. That way the oil doesn't smoke in the kitchen, and you get a good result. Let me get my napkin here. Oh, right there. I've got my napkin and a plate ready for these. So I fold it over, and then I turn it over. I wait for it to get crispy. That's why I want it to be like on low heat, but hot enough so that you can see it boiling. On one side, then on the other side, and then you flip it. So how you doing, man? This takes time, so talking with chat while I'm doing this is actually going to be pretty good. Hey, Lockett, what's going on, man? I'm making tacos, like you see there in the corner. I got my laptop set up over here as the kitchen cam goes, and just trying to make sure everything is where I can see it for some cooking. And I'm making the corn tortilla shells right now. I get some corn tortillas locally. Then I flip it again. And I don't want the heat too high, like I was saying before, because with the heat, it's too high, it doesn't look right. And the taco shells, they're not going to turn orange. They're not even going to turn brown. They're going to be fried and closed just a little bit. So right there, got one. I'll let this one get a little bit crispier because I'm going to make about 6 of these. Because really, you only make as many as you need to eat because if you make any more than that, they're not going to taste as good when they're in the refrigerator. The carnitas, yeah. Well, the carnitas I had was, basically, in English they would be a skirt steak. It's really tough meat. But when you put it in the food processor, it ends up more like the bistec that everybody's talking about. So it's kind of like pulled pork, and I put the cilantro in there. I also added a couple of spices before and after. So it's seasoned to taste. So it's actually going to fit in these tacos really good. And then I've also got the best part is the crumbly cheese that I got from it's a Mexican cheese that they sell here locally in the ethnic foods place, the department. And so I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get another Ziploc bag, and I'm gonna crumble the cheese in the bag because it's always easier to do it that way. This crumbly cheese is easy to take apart, so I take a chunk off. Well, I'll probably take the half off. Okay, and put it in the other bag, and then crumble it in there. Whoops, it got away. All right, so I put this crumbly cheese in there, and I'm going to take the rest and put it back in the fridge because I'll be using it later with my other tacos that I'm going to have leftover meat for. And remember, don't forget about your shells. There we go. Once you get it folded over, this one's done. And I'll try to look at chat as often as I can. All right. Put this cheese away like I said I was going to do. Put another tortilla in the pan. So far I've got 3 almost ready. Ah, cheese. Okay, put it in there, and then just crumble, crumble, crumble. This cheese falls apart pretty easy. It's really neat. But this is like the best stuff to put on top. Hey, what's up, man? Yummy slushy. He's awesome. Sometimes I think he's more awesome than Toasted, but I don't know. It's a tough call. What's up, man? What's up? So, I've almost got my cheese all crumbled up to put on top after it's done. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody, I appreciate it. I need to cook more often for some of you guys, man, because I was actually thinking, some people have the local get-togethers for the different streamers. Like, I don't know if you have those in your area, but I've been wanting to do that here. Let me turn these over. This one, okay. This one's about ready. Okay. So now I've got my avocado, I've got my cheese, I've got my limes, because I always squirt a bit of lime juice on top of the meat when they're about ready. So how you guys doing? How's everybody tonight? Making tacos. Gotta make some tacos, man. I even broadcasted it, set a broadcast out on Discord. And I was hoping that Discord actually would reach enough people that I would be doing tacos, man. All right. Well, yeah, toasted kraken is pretty cool. Got to admit that. All right, there's 3 out of my 6. I'll pat those down later for oil content. All right, 3, 4, number 5 here. Remember, you don't want the oil too hot. I have it on level 5 right now, and that's really all you need, because any higher than that, the oil's going to smoke, mess up the kitchen, set off the smoke alarms, and all right, bye, Sushi. Have a good one. What about you, Lockett? How's it going, man? Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, that's always fun. Yeah, making tacos, man. It's like um, one of those Hispanic pastimes. It's like cooking is part of it, but the rest of it's a socializing, and I miss that. Because if I was doing this with friends, family, it'd be a whole big shebang, a whole big to do for us to do this kind of stuff. And I can't wait to put sink my teeth into them things right now. Because I mean, I'm talking about comfort food, man. Mexican soul food, tacos. Need some ice for my drink here. Gotta bust up the ice. Alrighty. Take care of my taco. My taco shell, nice and easy. Just flip it over. Toast it on both sides and then try to fold it in half. It'll usually fold right. So far I've folded them all. Alright. Now making the meat is a whole other situation altogether. There's a bunch of different ways you can make your meat. You can grill it, or you can pan fry it, or you can just put it in the broiler or something like that. In my opinion, the best way to make the meat for this stuff is to do it old school. It's like go to the grill. The grill takes about an hour. It takes about 20 or 30 minutes for the coals to heat up just to the right temperature where they're glowing hot. And then tacos on a stick. Well, actually, I thought about that. I thought about doing one of these things, which is catching it like this so that it'll drain off with the... I put it over on top of this like that with the chopsticks. So that if I want the oil to like run off of them, I could do that. So yeah, there's a couple of ways to do it. So yeah, you just to get some chopsticks. I love sushi, so I have chopsticks here laid out, so that I get 2 more for my other 2. But yeah, there's, like I said, there's a lot of different things you can do to make it better. But Taco on a stick. Yeah, well, I didn't realize what you meant until I read the text better. Taco on a stick is cool. But yeah, to make sure the oil comes off of them, and that way you're not, it's not too greasy for you. That's why I did this in the pan. It's faster in the pan. I don't have to like go out. But the meat was already. I marinated it with. Okay, I took a bowl and put some water, and I made a saltwater brine. And so then I put the meat in there, and I added like a quarter cup of lemon juice. Okay, and that way it would marinate the salt water and the lemon juice. They soak into it, and it adds flavor to the meat. Meat just cooked on the stove without any kind of seasoning is kind of bland. So you don't really ever want to do that, which is why I add cilantro. It smells good, and you can taste it throughout the meat. And I went and got that fresh. I didn't buy the stuff that was already ground up and put in there. Let's see. Yeah, this one's ready to go. Put my stick in there. I don't want to get it on the stove. There we go. I'll do the last one. Turn off that. I think I'll make another one. Because I haven't eaten. I'm trying to. Now, I was hoping to do this when Silver 28 was around, but no. He had to go. It was a work thing, so he had a long trip, and he had his visit with his family, so I didn't want to bug him with that. So it's all good. We got I think I have room for one more. Yeah. All right, so I'll just do that one more. And in case you just joined us, yo, usually on the phone, but I didn't know things could change name, colors. Yeah. Yeah, every time you jump in and out, it'll change the color on you. Yeah, it's a shame that nobody else is on yet. I was hoping that I should text Silver and say, "Hey man, you're missing my taco stream, bro." Let me see. I'll send a text right now. Okay, where's my messages? There they are. What? Where am I? Okay. I saw a message from one of the other things I was coaching. I was like, wow, man, I must have missed it. There we go. You're missing my taco stream, guys. Let's see it. Okay. that one should be done. Okay, so I put my tacos over here now that they're cooled off. They're not cold or anything, it's just nice and cool to the touch here. There we go. Little napkin here. There we go. Let that one air out a little bit. All right. Now I've got the plate with my tacos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my freshly pulled beef there. This is a big tablespoon. All right. And everything else I will put in here to save for later. Here's you some lunches. Okay, now here's where it gets put together. Yeah. Oh yeah, cool. That yeah, it would be nice, right? Um, yeah, no, I have to do this for work, man. Let's see. I'll start stuffing my tacos here. There's the one. Two. Three. And these won't fall apart like those orange shell tacos. You just need a little oil, medium heat. Make sure it gets hot before you try to put it in there, or it won't fry them. And notice that there's no smoke, because when the heat's too high and the oil starts to smoke, it'll be filling up your apartment or your house, and it will smell like tacos for days. Some people wouldn't think that's a bad thing, but yeah, it gets annoying pretty quick. And then people come by your house and say, "Whoa, that's a little messed up there." Maybe a little more. Probably another spoon. All right. Now, if you look real close, you can see bits of the green. That's the cilantro that I put in there, the fresh cilantro. It smells good, and man, it tastes good. Mm-mm-mm. Now we go ahead and take some avocado. Some avocado in there. Now, if you don't use the avocado right away, it kind of turns a little bit brown, kind of like apples do. So you want to make sure that when you're using avocado, you try to cut it so that you cut it almost right away. I had to pre-do this so that 1, 2, 3, 4. Did that 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. I only made 6? Huh. I thought I made more than that. Okay. Now I got the avocado on there. The meat's seasoned just right. Looks like you add 3 tablespoons full of meat to these. Here, I'll put this on that side. It's easier to get to. Now, I haven't looked at the chat yet, so I'll look at it in just a second. Because I'm, my hands are kind of oily. There we go. Put that over there. Get the last piece of avocado. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, now I got the avocado on there. Last bit, crumbly cheese. So now I've got the meat and the avocado on all the tacos. Last bit, pièce de résistance, the crumbly cheese. Now, tacos are messy, so you just have to bear with it. Let's see if I can. All right. Wash my hands here. All right, washed my hands. I'm gonna need my dustpan because that cheese, crumbly cheese, got on the floor. Didn't want it to, but oh well, it happens. Let's see, sweeping it up. Make sure I get it all. Now I found the same problem when a buddy of mine was working at Pizza Hut. I was a driver, so I didn't mess with the pizzas, but man, during one shift they'd get it all over the floor. And the manager he walked through one time when they were doing their job, and he says, "What the heck? There's enough cheese on here to make 8 pizzas on the floor." He's like, "You guys got to be real careful when you're slinging the cheese." Well, that's good and well and all, but I mean, cheese slinging is kind of messy. And it's almost done. There's the tacos. I don't know if it's focused or not, but there's the tacos. And now the last thing you need to put on those tacos, the lime. Now I prefer getting the lime juice and putting it directly on there. On each one, man. And you try to make it so that the lime juice is like, you find the limes, like if you're getting them to like do some tequila shots or to put them on stuff like this. I use a lot of lime on my some of my seafood also. It helps with the, I guess, the taste of it, because if you like fried seafood, it gets really heavy really quick. So if you use lime on it, it helps with that and it doesn't feel so heavy when you're eating it. But yeah, fried seafood, I love shrimp and fish that way. Oh, here we go. I'll try out my. I love it. But yeah, if you want tacos like these, man, so that's pretty much all you got to do is cook them up. Cook up the meat first. Start working on cutting the limes and the avocado. And while the meat's cooking, you can get the spices on there, or you can marinate it, or you can do whatever you want with the meat. Because really, the meat is up to you. But I used something called a. Let me see if I can find the wrapper. The wrapper says skirt steak. Okay, I even got the label here. I used a skirt steak, and a skirt steak is really tough meat. But when you put it in the food processor and make it into tinier chunks, it's easier to deal with as far as the tacos go. Normally you can use whatever kind of steak you want. I mean, you can get as fancy as you want with a steak. And like I said, it could be chicken done this way. Season the chicken however you want. You could bake the chicken, or you can roast it, or you can rotisserie it, or you can fry it however you want. You can bread it. But all in all, you're going to end up either using it strips. You can even use hamburger the way I cooked it. You could take the hamburger, and I was recommending you use the hamburger like for the actually hamburgers, the 80-20 meat, ground beef or ground chuck. And because the 90-10 is really, really lean. There's no oil in it, and there's no... I'm going to take another bite. Man, that's good. So, what do you guys think? I mean, I could go ASMR on this, but... Hey, Rapid, what's going on, man? Just made some tacos. Finally get my dinner. There are the tacos, man. Already. What's up, bro? Making tacos, man. Fried them up on stream. Tell you what, it's all go. It's all good. Heck, they are, man. They're freaking awesome. Just take some more lime. Put it on the taco. And oh my goodness. Yes, sorry, Bob. It's good. Tell you what, man, these are awesome. Got that avocado, cilantro. What do you think, Rick? They look good? Yeah, they'll be rapidly disappearing in a minute. Ah, rapid. Ah. Tacos, man, tacos. Some of the cheese fell off of that one, so. Man, I love them with that lime on there. Yeah, I could have put lemon pepper on them, but the lime, for some reason, it just makes these tacos pop. Good squeeze of lime juice on there. Zombies? Yeah, a long time ago. Um, yeah, it's been a long time since I played Zombies. I'm gonna do some ASMR right now. It's like crunch, crunch, crunch. Yeah, I remember the ray gun. Didn't you have to build it? Or was that a different game I was playing? Tacos, crunch, crunch. Well, heck yeah, man. These are awesome. Mm-mm-mm. That'll be a different stream. I was just showing how to make some awesome tacos. Now you're going to talk about the different chiles we can make. Besides, I'm working on a chile piquin plant. So as soon as the chile piquin comes in, I'm growing it in a little pot here. As soon as enough of them come in, we'll make the salsa. But of course, like anything else, just like these tacos, the tacos are made to taste. So, nah, but yeah, there's a there's different camps out there. One camp will be like, "Hey, man, you got to eat everything with salsa," and then there's the other camp is like, "Hey, if the food's good, it doesn't need salsa." But that would be a minority of people. Me, I don't. I don't use salsa very much, though I do like picadillo, and I like um, this special kind of salsa they make, or the red one at Los Asados out here. And I don't know, they make it a lot like a like a completely shredded version of the picadillo. I guess that's why I like it. But yeah, man, mm-mm-mm. Tacos, 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 tacos. I love it. Put the rest of it back in here, and then I'll take care of that before I finish the stream and move on to the gaming stream. But yeah, that's all it took was just frying up the taco shells, making the meat how you wanted it, put it in the food processor so that it grinds it up really nice and neat. Or some people like it in strips. The meat that I was using, the beef skirt, is not it's not very easy to chew by itself. You really have to either tenderize it or you have to really marinate the heck out of it before it'll fall apart. Now you can also put it on the grill, and the grill will make it. There's something about the grill that makes it easier to eat falls apart more in the grill. But you know, the way we cooked it here, it was already marinated, and then we put it in the food processor, made it small, so that it's easier to chew on. And man, I've got to finish eating these, man. Yum, yum, yum. Now, I'll show it off before I finish the rest of them. But now there's a couple of other taco recipes that I'd like to come up with on here. There's the flour tortilla tacos, which a lot of people use for like breakfast. Now, they can make them for, from what I've been told, most of the time the taco was there as like an easy meal to take, so you didn't have to take silverware or even plates with you. You roll up a taco, make it into a burrito, you take it with you. You open up your lunchbox and you just start chewing. You don't have to worry about having a plate or a bowl or something to clean afterwards. It's just wrapped in aluminum foil. Just toss the aluminum foil or toss the wrapper that is wrapped in, and boom, you're good to go. 3 left. My goodness. But they sure are messy. Hey, Rick. Do you like these things with onions? With onions in them? I don't like onions, but there are some kind of onions, like fried onions that are fried right. They taste good to me, but I don't like the what do you call them? Sautéed mushrooms, because they feel kind of squishy to me. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to to take it off of Apex because, yeah, nobody told me. Let's see. I mean, I guess it's kind of late now. And then update. So yeah, I guess food and drink would be. Yeah, this looks weird. Yeah, it's a weird kind of Apex. I was making tacos. I just finished making them. Now I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor here. The ones that are left, these tacos are kind of messy, but you got the avocado, you got the cheese. We fried up the shells. Really awesome here. Yeah. No, it's like, yeah, I'll probably do it again sometime because not everybody caught it this time, but man, I'll show you how to make them tacos, bro. I've been wishing for some. I could go buy some, and it'll cost me about $8 or $9 for 6, and it's probably around the going price, with taxes and everything. But I mean, I paid about $15 for all the stuff, and I'm gonna have like lunch tacos for the next couple of days, so it's actually worth it. I'm gonna have to see those because I'm not familiar. Mm-mm-mm. do it this way so you guys can see that. Whoa. I love lime juice on these things. Already had some videos of how to cook it. Was going to put in my TikTok. Well, the video is going to be on the stream for a while, so. And you're going to put that on your TikTok? The one you make? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like download this video and like put a fancy opening to it and stream it. It doesn't take that long. It's a pretty easy taco build. You just have to you make the meat how you want it. Doesn't really matter how. You make it the way you like it to taste, and then I put that beef skirt in the food processor because it's really tough meat, and then I added cilantro to it. And I added a couple of spices to it there, but it's marinated first, so it already is kind of tasty enough. But just a little bit of a maybe while you're cooking it, maybe some seasonal or lemon pepper salt, or that kind of stuff. And then so you season the meat how you want. I put cilantro in there, fresh cilantro, so I had to grind it up with it. And man, it's like the flavor of the cilantro comes through. Then you got the lemon juice and the crumbly cheese, Mexican cheese. And boy, is it messy. I'm going to run out of napkins. Messy but good. Oh my gosh. Some of this cheese is trying to escape some of the meat too. Yum, yum, yum. Hey Rick, how long are you going to be on? If you're still there. I'm wondering because I'm wondering what kind of games I'm going to play after I eat. Yeah, I can see. I got the viewers on here, and there's some people I don't recognize, but not the rest. My oh my. So how long are you on for, Kraken? Oh, wow. Is that Central Time? Let's see. Last taco, man. And then there was one. Last of the insanely good tacos. Hmm. Now, Fitz, are you gonna go and I don't know, do you have a like a YouTube or something like that I can see those tacos with? Because I would like to see other types of tacos. Now, when I went to Saudi Arabia, they had a pita bread thing that was like a taco, but the breading was way too thick. It was almost like a sourdough roll, only it wasn't sourdough. It was like it had the texture, the hardness of a sourdough roll, but it was pita bread. And pita bread is a lot like a thick tortilla, but it tastes different. There's just something about it that tastes different. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Nuclear Mouse House. I don't know if I've seen you before. Oh, Moist Muffins. That's a cool name, man. It's a cool name. I just finishing up the taco stream, man. We made some tacos with avocado, cilantro, beef skirt, fried up the tortillas here. Okay, put those tortillas on the stick here to let the oil go off. And man, these tacos are awesome. Put a little lime on there, so they got that crumbly cheese, the Mexican cheese. They've got avocado, cilantro in the meat, along with other spices. I've been streaming for about, this is almost an hour. So yeah, I'm almost done with the tacos, so I can end up going on and playing some video games after this. But thanks for coming in. So what do you think of the taco? Is it appetizing enough for you? I know it is for me, man. I've been munching on these and going ASMR with these guys and crunch, 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 crunch. I'm gonna put that down and eat something to drink now. Get some more ice for my drink. So just to show off for the new person that came in, I had tortillas locally. Uh, these get hard really fast unless you put them in a Ziploc bag and leave them in the freezer in the refrigerator, and then you can warm them up without them drying out. The meat was this beef skirt that I put into the food processor to make it chewable because that meat is kind of rough. And this will be for my tacos tomorrow for lunch and the next day. So I have plenty for my tacos later. Okay, and then of course I have some avocado, but it's looking kind of yucky right now, only because it's been out for. I cut the avocado a little while ago, and so now it looks a little bit. It starts to get brown like the apple, but when you leave it out too long. Oh, I could do it like this. All right. I'm gonna scrape it up a little bit. That way that looks more appetizing, because you have to get them when they're soft, but not too soft, because then they're all brown and yucky on the inside when you open them up. But there's fresh avocado and fresh limes. Put that all together and you got something that's going to taste freaking awesome, man. Ooh. Off the floor. Okay. Muffins and cats. Oh my. Oh yeah, I was getting some ice. Okay. And now on to the drink. All right. So, is there any other thing that you might want to request as a cooking thing for later? I know that tacos is something that I'm one of seven siblings, so and I'm the oldest, so I ended up cooking for everybody anyway. My mom taught me how to make all kinds of stuff, and in that, um, ever since then, it's like cooking has been my thing. A big family and all that. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish my taco and then I'm gonna switch off the laptop and go back to the main PC where I'm gonna go ahead and play some Apex Legends because yeah, Fitzwell was like, "What? This looks weird for a Apex Legends stream," because I hadn't changed the. I thought of everything except changing the identifier, the category. So, all right. Well, here's a last glimpse of the last taco that I'm going to now chow down on. And you guys, thank you for being here. I will go ahead and shut this down, go to my computer, and start it back up again. It's good seeing you. I'm glad you came out. I kind of wish I could start the stream up over there and just keep this stream going, but I guess it didn't work. It won't work like that. So, all right. Take it easy. I'll end on that note right here.